Can't believe I'm making this video for y'all. But listen, y'all are gonna clean up my comment section, bro. Y'all are gonna stop lying in my comment section. Go. There's so many other pages that you can go lie in. All right. There's so many other pages that you can lie in. First of all, people were saying it doesn't matter how you look, like the dad bod shit. It's all about money and face when it comes to dating. Are you fucking serious, bro? That's how I know you're not in shape, though, which is cool. That's how I identify who's not in shape. I gotta start pinning you guys or like flagging you guys or putting you guys in like a group to know who's not in shape because you guys don't have profile pictures, but you say some shit like that, I already know, right? There is, listen, dating when you're in shape versus when you're out of shape. It's not night and day is not a big enough difference because night and day refers to the planets and the sky and shit like that. Like it's got to be there's got to be like a bigger difference. Like yeah, there's it's the hugest fucking difference of all time, bro. The difference isn't even close. All right, it's not even close. Like here's the thing. First impressions matter, all right? And the chick knows as soon as she meets you, she's gonna have like energy based, and depending on how you look, she'll know as soon as she meets you whether she wants you or not. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of genuine desire is gonna come too. So dating in the beginning is gonna be better, right? She's gonna tell her friends about you. She's gonna be like, "Oh my God, look at him! He looks so good. This is that, right?" But then keeping you is gonna be, more important to her too, because she's gonna value you more, because she's gonna have genuine desire. If you're out of shape, right? Like the average man is. You're just gonna be another motherfucker. You might not even get on the date, and if you do, you're definitely gonna have to pay, and you're probably not gonna get a second date unless you're going to Nobu or some shit. So you're gonna be doing more because you offer less, right? You're gonna be doing more because she's not into you. All right, 100%, and you're gonna be like, "Dang man, dating's hard." For you, it is because you're cooked. All right, so don't try to push that on everybody. Get in fucking shape. Stop making excuses. Literally, there's literally, like I keep saying, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to see your abs. If you can't, that just means you're eating too much. Maybe you're going on a date and you're eating fucking 3 courses and she's only eating one and she's like, damn, no wonder this nigga's fat. Like, chicks do not take fat dudes seriously. Now, if you're a dude that hangs around chicks, you'll see how they talk about these fat dudes. You'll see how they talk about out of shape dudes, skinny dudes, all that shit. They roast them all the time. They have no respect for them. All right. So initially, right, your first impression is going to be like, oh wow, this guy doesn't take care of himself, because your physique is important, right? When you have a big stomach, that represents, okay, you don't keep commitments to yourself, and she can't trust you with a cookie. If she, here's the thing, if she's babysitting her nephew and she's like, hey, I'm gonna run to the store, can you watch my nephew real quick? She's like, hold on, he might eat my nephew's snacks or some shit. She's gonna have to put like a fucking camera in there just to make sure you don't eat the nephew's snacks because you're fat as shit. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, like I said, first impressions matter. That's in person. Like in person, you're gonna get more looks, more attention. Online, motherfucker, this shit's going crazy. Like y'all don't understand. Y'all, y'all have no idea. Like before me getting in shape versus after, dog. Like y'all don't understand, because a lot of, like, here's the thing. Like I was saying, a lot of you guys have never got DM first, like by chicks and stuff like that, or like a lot of likes and a lot of like, or went viral or whatever. I've literally gotten tens of thousands of, being conservative, like I said, probably hundreds of thousands at this point, but I've gotten tens of thousands of DMs first. Obviously, messages, hard eyes and comments on TikTok, Instagram, even Facebook, my old Facebook, all that shit. I've forgotten all of that shit before, and it's like, it's crazy. It does give you an abundance mindset as well, but it's because you look attractive, right? Number one is the physique, all right? And then, of course, you got the grooming in the face. The issue with you guys in the grooming in your face, you have patchy beards, or you guys have connected eyebrows, and then you guys, have just a bunch of like dirt on your face all the time. Like you wake up with dirt on your face, and then you go to sleep with dirt on your face. Like you didn't wash your face the whole day, and then you have disheveled hair. You're not really trying any looks. You're not trying different haircuts. You just kind of wake up and you look like what you look like. You don't work on yourself, and you complain. Like, which is in itself very feminine. Just complaining and not doing anything. It's just feminine energy. All right. That's number one. That's the number one reason, dating when you're in shape is going to be better. Now, I will say you will have more confidence as well. Obviously, you're going to walk into the room differently. Like if you walk into, let's just say you go to like Outback for your first date, right? You're going to be the fittest motherfucker in there. I remember I walked into Outback to see my homeboy, right? I hadn't seen it in a minute. That's my best friend. So I went to Outback, see my homeboy, and like all these dudes was on dates and stuff, and they were all out of shape. And the chicks was just, bro, the chicks were choosing the whole fucking time. They were looking at us the whole time. And I also remember I went to Houston with my homeboys, and we went to, I always go to fucking Outback or Texas Roadhouse because calories are perfect. But anyways, I went to Outback there, and we were all wearing tank tops because we just got back from the gym. Kid you not, there was a family in front of us. The waitress skipped the fucking family and took us first, and everybody was staring at us. Like everyone stopped talking and was just like watching us sit down. Like, bro, like I was like, bro, are we celebrities or some shit? It was insane. They literally skipped the fucking family, and the family didn't complain. The family kind of understood. The family was like, well, I mean, I've never seen motherfuckers who look like that anyways. Like the family was like kind of nodding their head, like that makes sense type shit. You see what I'm saying? But you're gonna get way more respect. All right, you're gonna get way more respect, and you got to remember, like being in shape means that you're disciplined. It means that you're a leader. It means that it represents strength and leadership, and that's gonna attract feminine energy. All right, a lot of you guys are sloppy, got a lot of estrogen, you got titties and shit. You see what I'm saying? Got a big stomach. You eat how you feel. You eat your emotions away. All of this is feminine energy. That's gonna chase away feminine energy. All right, polarity. All right, polarity. Now, back to what I said about all the DMs and shit that you get and the options you get in real life and shit like that, choosing signals and stuff like that. When you're constantly getting choosing signals, constantly getting options online, you have an abundance mindset that changes how you act naturally. All right, you don't have to do all this fake the funk shit. Here's why I don't give. Here's why I don't give like here's how to text or here's how to do this. I don't say that shit because when you are in the right mindset, all right, and when you actually level up and work on yourself physically, you'll start to get the, options, and you'll start to get treated differently to the point where you'll get abundance, and then everything else comes after that because your mindset is going to manifest, your actions. So once you have abundance mindset because you're him, you know what I'm saying? Because you're in good shape, you don't really fucking need any tips because you're just going to always act how you need to act, right? Like you don't need to actually read any of the stuff or anything. You know what I mean? And you're also gonna handle less tolerance. I remember there was a chick, right? And like specifically at that time I was working and I had hella other chicks, you know what I mean? I just like I like kind of hanging out with this chick, you know what I mean? She would come over, we'd hang out and shit like that. So I was like, okay, I like hanging out with her. And one day she just disrespected me and I'm like, yo, I got principles, bro. I was like, yo, I don't handle any disrespect, bro. So I was like, yeah, you need to get the fuck out of here. I was like, you need to get the fuck out of here. Don't come back. Literally, bro. Stood on business, bro. I literally we was talking like every day, and I literally didn't talk to her for like 30 days, and then she hit me up, and she was like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry for if I acted out or whatever." So she spun around, you know what I mean? She spun the block type shit. But that's how it is, man. I don't got tolerance for bullshit, bro. Just like I said, if I'm on a date and the chick is on her phone, I'll just like stare. I'll just look. You know what I mean? I'll be like, okay, she got two more times to get on her phone. She gets on her phone two more times. I'm literally just gonna leave. I'm not gonna be like oh hey, can you put that down, please? I'm like, yo, what am I doing here, bro? I mean, the food's gonna be good, but I don't want to. I rather sit alone than be with this shit. You feel me? So yeah, straight up, like you just don't tolerate bullshit. You don't tolerate anything. Now, obviously, when you don't have options because you're out of shape, you're like, dang man, I gotta keep this girl. I gotta keep that girl. Like that's how your mentality is gonna be. Now, obviously, when you're out of shape, you're going to be overlooked. You're going to be disrespected. You're going to be flaked on 24 fucking 7. All right. Literally, you're literally going to be blessed to get a second date. All right. You're like, it doesn't matter if you have a great personality or you got some money, bro. When you're out of shape, it's like, you better, bro, you better literally show the chick your Apple Pay on the first date if you're fat as shit. Cause she's just going to be like, fuck, bro. Like, what can I do with that? Like, chicks are not turned on by wallets and stomachs. They will do shit for the wallet, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously you get money out of it, you get something out of it. But just like there is no genuine desire for a big stomach nigga. Like there just isn't. There's none. There's none. All right. But you got to realize initial attraction is visual. I don't know why that's still like a factor for you. Like why you guys still have to think about it. You guys just use that as cope. I noticed like the dad bod shit. Like, well, I see, chicks with or yeah, hot chicks with dudes with dad bods. Yeah, and that dude's in a sexist marriage, but she is smashing somebody else. Bro, I be telling y'all this shit all the time. All right, it is what it is. Or she's in somebody else's DMs. The amount of wives and girlfriends that hit me up and say, "Oh, I want training," they just come on now. They don't want training. All right, they literally just want to be around someone fit and young, or someone who actually takes care of their health because their husband's is fat as shit. Like that's how it is. Like the amount of chicks that are in relationships, some of them look pretty good too, and the dude's fat. He's literally just providing, and he's literally just a wallet until she figures out like how to make her own, or if she finally finds what she wants, she's gonna be monkey branching. All right, you're always gonna be her like backup plan, right? You're just there because you're literally willing to spend a lot of money, and it's like, okay, well, he's paying all these bills and he's paying my loans. As soon as he's done paying my loans, I'm moving on to who I actually want. But right now, I have them on the side. That's how it is. Because when genuine attraction is not there, that need still has to be met. So they're gonna go to someone who can meet the need. All right, simple shit. And like I said, you're gonna have more insecurity, obviously, because you're not gonna be confident in yourself because you can't even confide in yourself to not eat cookies. So you're not gonna have confidence in yourself. Period. It's not that deep. All right. And people are gonna assume you're lazy, which I'm gonna assume you're fucking lazy if you're out of shape because you're eating shit. Like if you're fat, I don't care how hard you work, you don't work smarter. All right. If you work hard in the gym and you're still fat, it's because you eat too much fucking food, which means you're not working smarter, which means you have no self awareness. So I can't respect that. I can't. Now, if you start off fat and then you get lean, that's cool. But I'm not one of those people that are like, oh wow, I commend you for running, 3 miles, even though you're fat as shit. Like nobody cares. People want to see proof, especially women. They want to see proof. All right. So if you're, oh, I'm in the run club. If you say you're in the run club and people are like, you're in the fun club? Like what? Say that again. Like people are gonna like if people can't tell that you're in a run club or something, then yeah, you're just yeah. You know what I mean? At least be like skinny lean with some cuts or something like that. But a lot of you guys are just you guys can run pretty far, but you guys eat a lot of food and you guys are inconsistent with it. You're up and down with it, shit like that, right? Or you go in the gym and you do an hour in the stairmaster, but you're still one of the biggest fucks I've ever seen. That's because you're not locked in. All right. Now, before you guys are like, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's how shit works. Deal with it. All right. A lot of you guys need reality checks. A lot of you guys need, like honestly, just a masculine figure in your life because you guys never had it before. You guys never had a coach. You never played sports. You're at risk, right, of being cooked. If you never played sports, you never had a coach, and you didn't have a father, you were raised by a single mother, you're the most cooked person in society because you're gonna be super feminine and you're gonna go towards comfort. And anytime you were going through struggle, your mom would be like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Let's eat cookies and shit like that." Instead of having that stern voice, be like, "Get your ass up and lock in, man." Like that's what a lot of you guys struggle with, right? You guys feel sorry for yourself so much. If you feel sorry for yourself, everyone else is not going to fuck about you. People aren't going to feel sorry for you and give you favors. That's not how the shit works. You're not a child. You're not a dog. You're not a woman. All right. You're a grown ass man. So start feeling sorry for yourself. But yeah, being in shape, bro. Like, I'll just tell you this. I remember when I wasn't in shape, when I was dating, I was thinking a lot. You know what I mean? You're thinking a lot. You're like, okay, how do I do this? What do I say next? What do I do with this? What do I do there? How do I do that? And you can it seems like you're chasing conversation. And anytime you're chasing, it means you have less value. Versus, being in shape, it's always like I go on a date and they're like, because I tend because I look in person, I look lean and I always look cleaner cut. On camera, I look okay, I guess, but like I always look better in person. So like every time they had the chicks like, oh my God, you look better in person. They just start complimenting me and they start the conversation. They keep it going because they have genuine interest. You know what I mean? And then part of the conversation is always going to be physique because that shit's rare. All right, it's always gonna be physique because that's the initial attraction, and that shit's rare. It's so rare that chicks will literally go to Vegas. You know what I mean? Just to see the Magic Mike type niggas that are in shape or whatever, right? Or they'll go to like a Chris Brown concert because he say what you want. Chris Brown is in better shape than most people. Say what you want about King 6'8", the great. Y'all be talking shit about him. He's in better shape than every fucking one of you guys. You guys don't lift weights. You guys don't get haircuts. And you're like, oh, it's because he's 6'8". You're 5'4", 300, or you're 5'10", 350, which is fucking crazy. And you have the audacity to talk about somebody else. You probably talked about him when you're eating cookies. Like, shut up, bro. Like, you guys make so many excuses and you don't look in the mirror. Look in the fucking mirror. All right. What I want you to do is look in the mirror. If you don't like what you see, don't blame the government, right? Because they don't give a fuck about you. Don't blame the IRS. Don't blame your mom. Don't blame your dad. Blame yourself because you're responsible for yourself.